What's going on, people? Welcome back to Real Red Start, the authentic football fan channel made in Manchester. This is your transfer show.
We want Blaze Out, and we want Blaze Out. We want Blaze Out, and we want Blaze Out. We want Blaze Out, and we want Blaze Out.
What's happening? Lots of stuff to get into. It's been a very, very busy day with Manchester United. I'm just trying to keep up with all the updates. There's so much stuff going on, and we've got it list by list. And on tonight's agenda this evening, we've got Onana. Here we go, very close. It's getting literally a toenail away, is how they usually describe it. United set to bid £50 million for Rasmus Hojlund. What do we think about that? And we've had loads of updates on outgoings as well. So we're going to have a short, snappy transfer show, 20, 30 minutes. Get involved in the comments section. Smash a like on the video. And welcome to Sam. How are you, Sam?
All right. Just rushed over from work. Switched my work laptop off, loaded up, and you were like, oh, there's news. I'm like, right, okay. Let's get onto this then. Let's not switch over and pivot. So, yeah, we're all good. Hopefully, it means United are signing players, which is always a positive.
Yeah. That's the issue with Man United, isn't it? Because there's nowhere in the middle. It's either a really quiet day and you kind of
just
scraping the barrel to get stuff, or it's like loads. I mean, this afternoon show, I don't know if anyone in the chat was watching it. There was that much stuff to get into. I had to really go through it quickly because there was loads of updates, and that's exactly what we've got now. So, Onana, Fabrizio Romano tweeted about an hour and a half ago, number to make it happen. Talks continue. Deal looking like it could be done soon, maybe pretty much done. This may be why we're hearing noise about Rasmus Hojlund now, which we're going to touch on after this as well. How would you rate this signing, Sam? Now, if we can look at it as, let's say, it is done, how would you rate it?
I mean, it's not done until the fat lady sings, is it?
Because, yes, of course. Yeah.
Apparently the stream's glitching. I'm just looking at my feedback on the screen.
Yeah, I'm looking at it as well. It
seems all right. It might just be you, Mango. Just refresh the page. Might be able to sort out.
I think that happened. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems fine on my end. But yeah.
No, I just had a text as well. My girlfriend just said the stream isn't great either. Should we pause and return to it?
Let me get the feedback.
It's okay now. Stuttered a little bit, says Brian. It's okay now. Stuttered a little bit, says Brian. Seem okay?
Yeah, all the audio seems to be coming through.
Yeah. We're good. It's good now, says Anonymous.
Okay. Apologies, everybody, if it was cutting out and something like that.
Just let us know. If it does it again, let us know and we'll sort it out. Sorry. Onana.
Yeah, it's not over to the fat lady things because, as we know, with United, transfers are never simple. There's always an issue. Always gets dragged out. Always just like we had Eriksen done for, what was it, about 2 weeks before we had confirmation from United, but we all knew it was done for 2 weeks. So it is the way it is. And the way I'm handling transfers this summer is until they're holding a United shirt, I'm like, let's wait. Let's just wait, because we all got excited about Frankie de Jong with a 90% done and he will be a United player, blah blah blah, all this. It's just not. Let's calm down. However, if he is signing and he does come to United, it just adds a new absolute level to us from playing out from the back, because we've lacked that for so long under De Gea. Distribution has been poor. Like, we saw it, like me, you and Chivy all sat for the FA Cup final. I think you lost count, didn't you, after about 20 minutes of the amount of time you lost distribution. So it was just like, to have that, to be able to have a goalkeeper who can play out from the back, can pick passes out, can create assists, almost like an Edison, like an Alisson. He's very comfortable with his feet. He'll come out, sweep up, command his box, all that sort of stuff. All the stuff we've been missing as a goalkeeper. He's also worked under Ten Hag as well. So Ten Hag knows him very well. He's going to be able to integrate him into the team quite quickly, hopefully, because he knows him from working at Ajax. So, yeah, it's all positive signs. I think it's going to be a really, really good sign. It's going to change the way we play, essentially. So if that's the first signing and then the Hojlund's the next one, we're building something slowly there. And I think that changes the team. I think goalkeeper is the second most important signing we could get this summer. And it looks like we're almost there. I'm just going to read a couple of comments because there was a couple
just before you do, Sam, I'm happy to read out the comments. I'm getting texts. Kayla just texted me saying the audio still isn't. I don't know if there's still something wrong with it or it seems fine now. Apparently, I don't know. I have no idea. Just everybody in the chat, it's 24 people. Just let us know if Sam's audio is absolutely fine. We're happy to continue. And likewise with mine as well. If it's not, let us know. I just don't want to... All fine, says Shah Sam. Right, okay, cool. We'll move forward. So, yeah, we'll read out some comments. Now I can't hear you.
Sorry, I've got the feedback in my ear, and you sound fine, and I sound fine. So
okay, right, let's
continue. It might be other people's connections or computers. So,
okay, cool.
Yeah, I put a poll out at the beginning just saying, will 50 million be enough to get Hojlund done later on? So we'll get into that. Don't worry yet. So, Brian, I haven't ignored your comment. Anonymous Mango, believe I sent us about the Cayman Islands thing, but he's also said, don't get your hopes that this was done in April 2023. It was just a precautionary event they win. Yeah, I think so. Hi, Nick and Sam from Vince. Anonymous Mango, Sam Fan Club. Hey, we've got 2 of them. There's 2 people in the Sam Fan Club.
It's growing.
It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger.
Where's my fan club, by the way? Well, I was saying like Sam's fan club. Where the fuck's mine?
Well, he came back with, nice to see Casper the Ghost has sorted out his lighting for this stream.
Yes, so, yes. That was a must. I needed to talk because it was bad this morning. I admit that, yeah.
Brian Casey, mad, didn't it? We're signing 3 players in 1 week. Yeah, absolutely mental.
Maybe. Yeah.
Everybody's saying, yeah, it's good now. It's good now. It's good now. Imagine all 3 on the plane for the tour. That will be a record of some sort. That's from Shah Sam. Yeah, absolutely. Onana would be essentially an extra defender. Excellent signing from Brian Casey. He said Sam's is occasionally static for me. My audio. Okay. Kaylee Jackson saying it's fine. Just everybody, just let me know if my audio is a bit off. Yeah. I'll look into it while Nick is talking.
Yeah, absolutely. And someone mentioned preseason there. It might have been Shah Sam, and he's absolutely spot on. 3 people on preseason. That's the main priority for me. As long as because last summer, every what's the crap? I'll have to sign language it. I can hear you, yeah, but it's just okay. But they can't hear me, so it's pointless me talking. No idea. Oh my god, what's going on? How do I do it? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Sam. There we go. Now I can. I have to do sign language. Goalkeeper. Save. No. Goal. 1 second. 1 second. Right. Okay. Can anyone hear me? Anyone hear me? Let me know, please, in the comments. Technical issues, man. Honestly.
Can anybody hear me as well? Just anybody hear me, or is it just Nick? Nick, we've been able to hear you the whole time. Yes, can hear you both now. Okay.
They've been able to hear me the whole time. I'm like, sign language, goalkeeper, save.
Right, they can hear you both. Fuck's sake. Like, there's always a stream at some point where just everything goes tits up.
Oh, so a nightmare, man. Honestly, technology. Right, I was talking about preseason. I don't know if anyone heard me kind of rant about preseason, but you know the script. Last year, nightmare. Malacia, only player on the plane. If we can get Onana, Rasmus Hojlund, and Mason Mount. Well, Mason Mount's going to be on the plane anyway. But to get them 3 on, to be working, integrating with the squad, chemistry, I think it'll be really, really nice. So I'd be super happy about that. And I'm sure, likewise, for yourself as well, you would be. So that's the main priority this week. If we can get 3 deals done this week, I think that'll be a record in itself for Manchester United, plus sales as well, because they're talking about David De Gea and they're talking about Dean Henderson. And this is coming from Adrian Kajumba, I think his name is, but seems to be quite credible around the situation. He's saying a reviving of talks with David De Gea was not being ruled out depending on the progress Man United make elsewhere in their attempts to bring in a new goalkeeper. Nottingham Forest want to re-sign Dean Henderson and have been in regular contact with United. They are in position to make that move happen quickly if he is given the green light to leave. And apparently Henderson doesn't want to go on pre-season tour. He wants to leave basically immediately. Do you think both are definitely gone, Sam? And how much do you think this 30 million price tag that's floating around Henderson, would you be happy with that?
I think David De Gea is going to go. If he does stay, he's going to obviously be number 2, because we're moving for Onana, so he's going to be the number 1 goalkeeper. So I think either he stays as number 2, and then why would he want to, or he signs with another club. God knows how he's going to get the wage that he's demanding from United at another club, because no one's paying it. So that'd be interesting. Dean Henderson, I think they're just waiting until we've got Onana over the line, and then they'll let Henderson go to Forest. 30 million is a good deal, I think. I think 30, 35, I would have been happy with that for Dean Henderson. So if we get 30 million for him, absolutely, I'm happy with that.
Roma are linked with McTominay as well, so if you could get 30 mil for McTominay, 30 mil for Henderson, and that's pure profit in terms of you look at FFP implications.
Go get Amrabat. Go buy him.
Absolutely.
25 million, so then you're 5 mil up on the deal. If you sell Scott McTominay for 30, let's get Amrabat for 25. That's 5 million back in the coffers. So that'd be fantastic.
Exactly. Yeah, not to mention De Gea's wages. Jesus Christ!
Oh
yeah, about that off the thing, nearly 400 grand a week. We're going to touch on Fred very shortly. Tommy, don't worry about that, sunshine. Just the second choice goalkeeper as well. Is a couple of rumours kind of floating around that. Apparently, looking at the Asian market, I don't know if you've seen these rumours went out 5 million. For a second choice keeper. There was a Dutch keeper that we was linked with, but
Justin
that Ten Hag was a fan of. Yeah,
Justin
but they were asking for 20 million euros, and
fuck off.
United aren't going to pay it. Well, I mean, we're haggling on Onana near 40, so they're not going to pay 20 for a second choice keeper. But I've just seen that our goalkeeper Maciej Kovar has just come back from loan.
Yep.
Just won the Czech Republic League with Sparta Prague. I mean, that's not the official name, the Czech Republic League. I doubt it is, but he's just won. So is that not someone we should maybe consider a second choice? Would you take a gamble on that?
Yeah, why not? If he's playing well in the Czech Republic League, if he's happy to be second choice, it depends. If he might want first team football, Dean Henderson wanted first team football, didn't he? Yeah. Which is why, it's just a shame we haven't got Sergio Romero, the best second goalkeeper of all time. Did absolutely fantastic when he played and was happy to be the second goalkeeper. So it's just we need something like that where a guy who steps in, he's absolutely great, but he's happy to be second choice. And that's what we're missing at the minute. So if we can get a cheap, young, up-and-coming guy from, like you said, Asia, and he's willing to be second fiddle, then absolutely. If Matteo Kovar is happy to be second fiddle and then Tom Heaton's the third choice, then I'm all right with that. That's fine with me.
I'm sure there's a gem out there somewhere like a Romero you can go get. Just takes that decent scouting, which we struggle at with times. Should we read out some comments and then we'll get into the Rasmus Hojlund bit, because a lot of people asking about that.
That's all. Glazers are on to you again, lads. Brian Casey, maybe they're trying to silence us because we're talking.
Never silence.
Abibi Dielso. I also need Amrabat, Onana, De Jong, Mane to United. Better next to 2024. I don't think Mane's ever coming to United, mate. As much as he's a great player.
I like it.
Yeah. Welcome to the Real Reds Comedy Roadshow from Anonymous Mango. Apologies. Was it alluded to that our second Onana bid was rejected into wanting more? I think our first one was turned down. I don't know if our second one's been turned
They've not
down.
actually put it's verbal bids, basically. So they're not even bids that are going in. But the first one that we put in weren't acceptable. Second one, there was and ahhing in. This one now feels like it's going to get done, basically.
They've just got to structure it how they're going to pay it.
It's a 5 million gap, essentially, and then they just need to fix that with add-ons and stuff.
Do you think Fred goes to Fulham or Saudi Arabia? I think he goes to Fulham. We're
going to discuss that on the outgoings towards the end of the show.
De Gea's up to his old tricks again with his cryptic tweet, juggling emoji, trying to say he's juggling offers on the table, maybe, from Brian Casey. Possibly. Yeah. Absolutely possibly. Henderson is stupid. How could he have been the number 1 now if he stayed last season after Hayes' disaster class at Brentford? Yeah, well, he had to open his mouth, though, didn't he? When he was... was it Talksport he did the interview with?
I think so, yeah.
If he just kept his mouth shut, he might have done, but he had to talk. If our window ends up being Mount, Onana, Hojlund, do you think that's a good window? I think that's a decent window.
Mount, Onana, Hojlund.
It's decent. It could be better.
I don't mind it.
It's a 6.5 out of 10, isn't it? 6.5.
Probably. I think you need a couple more in. I'd prefer if Scott Offred when bringing an Amrabat that we was talking about there. And I'd love a secondary striker. I'd love Kane and Hojlund, but it's just not realistic, is it? So I don't know.
Backup keeper, Brian Casey saying, suppose it is Zion Suzuki, Japanese, USA and
That's the
Ghana
guy.
citizen, 5 million.
I'm glad you remembered Brian, because I couldn't remember the guy's name.
Brian
But,
knows.
Yeah.
Shout out to Grey100 and Red Devils TV are in the chat. Nice to see you both again.
Yes.
It's nice to see the regulars in the chat, as always. So, yeah.
Yeah. You're all a bunch of legends. Appreciate all the comments and stuff. Make sure you do leave a like if you haven't already. Please just let us know you enjoyed the content. Also, as well, we did a show yesterday. Me, Sam, and Dave, quite interactive towards the end. I think we mate was in the chat. I sent him one of the, do you remember the team with the Italian striker and the French striker?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And he was like, I ain't got a fucking clue. I was like, oh, so now it's hard, is it?
Oh, yeah, it's hard now.
Yeah, now it's hard. So yeah, let us know if you enjoyed that. Because if you like stuff like that, we'll start doing more stuff. We've got a couple things planned for next week. So
I've got an idea for next week. I think it'll be fun. So
yeah, it's going to be interesting. Right, Rasmus Hojlund then. This is Sam Wallace from the Telegraph, decent journalist. He's reporting that Manchester United is set to launch a bid for Rasmus Hojlund for £50 million. Striker options going into the window with Rasmus Hojlund and Randall Kolo Muwane. Ten Hag has identified Hojlund as his preference. He is regarded as someone with a huge scope for improvement. And do you know what? I have to shout out Tommy on this because he sent me a video, Rasmus Hojlund. I think it was honestly about 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago or something. And he was like, take a look at this kid. This is someone who's decent. So I'm sure he'll be happy with that himself.
It's like you
to come in. But yeah.
Like you with the Lissandro shout when you scouted him.
Yeah,
Was it January?
Yeah.
Remember?
I will reference that for the rest of my life, mate. The rest of my life. That's the one gem I'm not proud of. But yeah, United believe apparently they can deliver Rasmus Hojlund this summer for around £50 million, although the deal might have to wait for the resolution in the sale process. So a lot of people kind of getting excited with this news, but the last quote there kind of says might have to wait for the resolution of sale. We know how long that could be, given covering evidence.
I mean, we don't know how long that would be. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, there's an element of risk as well, right? If I know Ten Hag sees potential, but there is a risk with this signing. I mean, if he doesn't kick on, and we've got a season there, we need a number 9 who's scoring 20+ goals. What do we do then?
Yeah, it's tricky. If Hojlund's the only striker we get in, which I could see happening, I think we then end up in a situation where Rashford is our main striker and then Hojlund is the rotation option. I think that's what we end up having. And then obviously on the left wing, you're going to have Sancho and Garnacho. Right wing, you're going to have hopefully Ahmad and Anthony.
Back in training today, by the way.
Anthony fighting out for that right wing. And then you've got Mount and Bruno and Eriksen for that 10 and 8 positions. And then I'd love to get in like an Amrabat so he can back up a Casemiro and stuff like that. That would be great, but we'll see. It's hard to say. We'll see what happens. But Grey 100, Sam, hard to see on mobile, but that is a Holland hat. No, it's an orange hat. It's no Holland badge on it. That's a brand called Collusion. So yeah, it's not a Holland
very good
hat.
brand, by the way. This ain't like no sponsor or anything.
If they want to sponsor us,
oh yeah,
please do. Anonymous Mango, question for you lads. When do you think we get the on-scene exclusive for Romano? Here we go for Onana.
I think either tonight or I'd give it maximum 2 days before we hear the actual, here we go. But either tonight or tomorrow afternoon, I would say would be my guess.
Yeah. If we're pulling 50 million out for Hojlund, I would rather go for Ramos Gonçalves. Yeah, because he's available for 69 million.
We're so stretched on our budget though. We'd have to rely on sales, and then how long do you want to wait until the end of the window before you can bring a striker in?
Aaron Gregory, I think 50 million is a lot for a striker that only scored 9 goals. Absolutely, I agree. For a prospect,
it's the market though. It's the market nowadays. It's mad. It is mad.
Non's Mango, Mount is guaranteed starter over Eriksen now, right? Especially with that shirt number. I'd assume so. It just depends where they're going to play him. Are they going to keep Bruno in the 10 and Mount's going to be the 8? Or are they going to switch that round? It's going to be
in game, it could be very, very flexible. I think that's why Ten Hag wants him initially, just the versatility.
Tommy saying it'll be Hojlund, Rashford, Martial next season. I can't be arsed with Martial next season.
For whenever Martial's not on the fucking medical bench getting attention, basically.
Please, I love him, but just please sell him, please.
Yeah.
Brian Casey, it'd be great if it was announced on Sunday. Absolutely, Brian. That's a good show for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hojlund is going to be our main striker. Rashford on the left for sure. That's from Onana Ixan. I mean, it's a lot of pressure, isn't it, to put on that kid?
Big pressure.
The main striker. That's a lot of pressure. Centre Devils just said we've increased our offer to 45 million. I believe that's for Onana. Is that Onana? I believe.
Yeah, 45 million euros plus 5 million,
add-ons, yeah.
5 million euros in add-ons. So it'll get there. It'll get there. There'll be some fumbling about with add-ons, stupid clauses, but
yeah. And then at what point does that song become an absolute annoyance?
I mean,
you know
whenever
what I mean?
the viewers decide, when they get annoyed, I'll get rid of it. But if they're enjoying it so far, I'll keep it on.
I think if they don't play as 2-8s, Mount and Bruno can interchange between 8 and 10, constantly swapping during games. That's what Nick referred to. If we sign Hojlund, what number you'd like to see him take? He can take Martial's 9. I'm happy with that.
People already saying it's annoying in the chat.
It's annoying. Keep the song.
Yeah.
Rihanna was born annoying. Mate, sacrilege. Rihanna's not annoying. I love Rihanna.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Divisive. I have got another sound which I haven't let the viewers be aware of yet, and it's got no relation.
Why?
I have to. It's got no relation to football.
By the way,
I just like the sound.
By the way, before he plays this, I didn't sign off on this. Okay. I don't have anything to do with this. This is all Nick, by the way. This is just totally.
It's got honestly, it's no relation to football whatsoever. I just like the sound. So let me know what you think of this sound. Yeah, let me know.
Oh God.
It's a new thing. It's
maybe do you know, like every team has got like a mascot that dresses up. Like it had the mascot fighting league and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe Real Reds can be a capybara.
Why not? Yeah, that should be our go-to.
Our mascot, Real Reds capybara.
I like that, a capybara. And then that song will actually have use then. And I can, if anyone ever asks me why the fuck are you playing a capybara song on a football channel, I can then, I've got a valid excuse. What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
But by the way, nothing to do with me. This is all him.
It's the wonderful mind. Yeah, deal with it. That's
Tommy, what the actual fuck?
That's there we go. Deal with it. That's the new sound on the soundboard.
I noticed Mango just put in a quote from Rob Dawson. Man United still planning to hold face-to-face talks with De Gea to discuss contract situation. Although club bosses accept he may not want to be number 2 if Onana signs. So there you go.
Yeah, there's a lot of that posturing. We got other options. Don't worry about it. Yeah. But in reality, Mertz sat there like, please just accept the fucking bid so we can move on. Get him on pre-season. I'm not going to talk about Mertz actually. We'll move on. Outgoings, Sam. Donny van de Beek, Fabrizio Romano added to his tweet when he was talking about Onana. And Donny van de Beek is considering options around Europe. There's a concrete chance for him to leave Manchester United. Someone asked about Fred before, and Romano also said United are considering selling Fred. Fulham and other clubs are interested. We of course know about the Saudi interest as well. And then Manchester, this is coming from Sam Wallace again in the Telegraph, saying United are looking at the sale of one or all of Harry Maguire, Jadon Sancho, Fred, Scott McTominay, Martial, Telles, Ilanga, and Eric Bailly in order to reset their financial fair play. That sounds like the worst bundle deal you could ever get as a football club. But just on Donny, we'll start with him. Do you think, and again, this is for the chat, so make sure you get your answers in the chat. Do you think we can get a fee for Donny van de Beek, or is that asking too much at this point?
No, I think we can get a fee. We're not getting back, what is it, 35 we paid for him? Is that how much we paid?
I think it was like, close to 40, to be fair.
We're never getting that back. Like, that's not happening. But 10, 15 million, I think we could get for him. I think we get 10, 15 million. I'd be happy with that. Like, I love Donny a lot, and I gave him the backing for the entire time. But yeah, it's time, man. He just needs to go. Of all those players you listed, I agree with all of them. Sancho's the only one where I'm like, I only let him go if someone comes in with a very good offer. If someone's offering 30 odd million for Sancho, we keep him. But if someone comes in with 50 plus, I've just seen it. Yeah, I'll put it on screen. Well, I've just seen this one from Red Devils. 10 million for a ball boy is a bit expensive.
All right, I didn't even see that one.
Fucking hell.
I saw Aaron saying he was, what was it? What a class act he was.
No, that's about Romero.
Oh, right, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Aaron's put, we'll get a fee. There's definitely a club out there that needs a new kit man. So
yeah. Oh, the Donny slander started already. Yeah. It always happens, doesn't it? Anytime we mention poor lad, he's a proper nice guy as well. And trains really hard.
Brian Casey options in Europe for his holiday. Fuck it hell.
Oh man.
I love Donny, man. I really, really love Donny. I think
Yeah,
he's just. I don't think he's built for the Premier League, man. I really like him.
I think
I really do.
Similar clause to Sancho, in it, in the sense where, oh, for God's sake, 1 second, he's still in there.
Yeah. No, I can't. No. What's happened to your audio, mate? I think Nick has disappeared now. This is fun. Tech problems are not over.
Right, are we good?
There we go. Good? Yeah, we're good.
Yes, we're back. Bluetooth came up. Do you want to connect to this iPhone? No, I don't, mate. I don't know who's walking past. Asking me to connect to the phone.
Shah Sam, I want Donny to stay, get some chances. He's been unlucky with injuries. I think he's had his chances, man. I do. I think he's had his chances. Sancho being transfer listed makes a lot of sense. Remember those report Aaron Ten Hag looking at left wingers. Yeah. Another Spango, bring back Romero. Absolutely. We treated him like shit, didn't we? We proper fucked him over. Like, it's so annoying. Bring Barthez out of retirement for number 2.
Why not? Let's roll the dice.
Fucking Barthez.
Let's roll the fucking dice.
I love you, Donny, but under 3 managers, you don't get any game time. Does set a lot, in my opinion. Unfortunately, it was just a signing that didn't work out. Absolutely, Red Devils TV. I agree. And then Prabhav Kandale. Hello, friends. Hello to you, Prabhav.
Yes.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. Nice to see the regulars in the chat. So thank you everyone for,
appreciate it,
as always, getting your comments in. Developing a nice little community here now. And if you want to become part of the Ultra community, make sure you click the join button next to the notification bell. We were just talking about Rasmus Hojlund. That video is very, very nearly done. It's nearly ready to go.
It's processing now. So
cool.
It might be done by the time we finish this.
Awesome.
Thing. So if you are a member, the likes of Brian Casey, Gray, who else is in the chat? Sam's in the chat. Aaron's in the chat. So yeah, if you are a member, you'll get to see the Rasmus Hojlund video that Nick made recently. So that'll be ready today at some point, maybe after the stream. But if you're interested in becoming a member, it's about £4 a month. You get exclusive content. You get a badge next to your name. You get one of these as well, which I'm making more of.
Yeah, please do.
Little Nick there.
I don't just want a little Nick. We need a little Sam, a little Adam, a little Dan.
I'm gonna make some more of them, and then Brian won the draw for the first person to be on the show. Yes. He will be on Sunday, so you could also get an opportunity to be on the show as well. So yeah, consider it.
Yeah, Sam mentioned there £4 a month. Right, nowadays you're seeing fucking security tags on packets of Lurpak butter for like £8. So £4 is naff all to support a community that you already watch anyway. So yeah, please do consider it. Whether it's growing every single day, and thank you to the members who are already part of the channel. I forgot where I was talking about Donny, and I was thinking he's kind of cut from the same cloth as Jadon Sancho in that regard, where it just doesn't suit the Premier League. And I'd take money for Sancho, which we've already discussed. Fred's price. It seems to be quite a bit of interest now. So do you reckon that might ramp up a little bit? Because there was talks about 15 million to to Fulham, and now there's Saudi interest, a couple of teams in Europe. Do you think 25 would be fair for Fred?
I'd be happy if we got 25 for Fred. I think would be an excellent deal. I'd be happy with that. Obviously, we're never getting 50 for him again. That's never happening again. So 25, I'd be happy with that. I think he'd get a lot of game time at Fulham. I think he'd be really good. I've just seen a comment. £8 for butter from Gray. Where do you shop, Nick? Harrods.
Mate, I promise you, this is not in my head. There is supermarkets out there. Someone please back me up on this, where Lurpak has security tags on it. I swear to God. I promise you.
Aaron Gregory, I'd swap Donny for a tub of Lurpak. There you go.
Yeah, I love it. He's so on point. He's so on point.
Anonymous Mango. Hendo allegedly 25 million plus 5 million. Yeah. So, but yeah, Fred 25 million. I'd be happy with that. Would you? I'd be all right with that deal.
Yeah, 100% take that. I mean, a world where we actually sell more than 2 players for more than 20 million. It'd be what's going on here? We signed 3 players before pre-season and then sell 3 or 4. You'd be like, what's going on here? But I don't know whether it happens or not. I'm not sure. I think Henderson definitely goes. I think that's one that absolutely. As soon as the keeper gets announced,
Tellers goes. Bailly goes.
I don't know who's going to buy him. I think they'll go out on loan, to be honest.
Well, I saw Galatasaray apparently have offered something for Tellers. They've made an offer for Telly, so I think it won't be a lot of money. Like it'll be what was he on the list for? Like 5 million? Did we list him for?
Yeah, it was something fucking outrageous. Anyway,
so I think they'll go. Them two will go. I think the ones that are going to be tricky to shift are going to be like Donny, Scott. Like, can we get the right price? Because I don't think Ten Hag will want to let Scott go unless we get a decent price for him.
Yeah.
Sancho,
and if you can get Amrabat in for him as well, innit?
Sancho, I don't think goes. I think he stays. Maguire, I don't think he goes, just because apparently because we qualified the Champions League, he got a wage increase, as did the rest of the squad, which is making it more difficult to get rid of him because he's got the wage bump.
I spoke about that this morning. A bit irritating, to be honest, but I suppose everybody got the bonus. Look, it was. We'll read out a few more comments and then we'll kind of wrap up because it was only a quick one. We've got Jay Motty on tonight in literally 2 hours, so can't stay on for too long. But there was a lot of updates. We had to get through them quite quick, and I think we've achieved that. So yeah.
Yeah, Grade 100, shocking how we all happy to get half of what we pay for shit players. It is what it is. It says all about our board. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Overplay for players, pay them tremendous wages, and then we can't shift them, and we have to sell them for fucking peanuts, which is the way we operate. We did a vote when I started the stream. Should 50 million for Hojlund be enough? 69% of you said yes, and then 31% of you said no, we'll end up paying more. So there you go. That is I think that's it in terms of Prabhav Kandale. I want to join Brian on the stream. Well, if you join the membership, Prabhav, you could have a chance of getting on a stream yourself. So yeah.
Once we get the next starting 11, we've already got I don't know how many members. There's like 13 members at the minute. But once we get to 22, I think it is, we do the next lot then, and we do a live show, a live stream, and then let you know. So yeah, keep an eye out for that Hojlund video when it does drop. We've got another one towards the end of the week about Qatar and what they would bring to Manchester United if they was to take over. We've got Jay Motty on tonight at 8 o'clock, so do not miss that because they're always great shows when Jay's on. We've got Brian on Sunday, who's in the chat right now, member, so that's exciting to look forward to. And then I think Aaron may be coming back on at some point over the weekend as well. So loads to discuss, loads of transfers going in. This is literally the best time to be part of this kind of community in United channel. So appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you do leave a like on the video and subscribe. And yeah, unless we've got anything else.
Brian said, Nick, did you enjoy your hot pot?
I did, thank you very much. And it was a very, what's the word I'm looking for? A posh hot pot. A posh pot, let's call it, yeah.
Great, I thought it was a pot noodle. No, that's what Brian gave a gift donation for a pot noodle. So yeah.
If anyone else wants to buy me a hot pot, I prefer the membership, so do what you want. Well, thank you, Brian. I don't mean it like that. Yeah. We'll see you at 8 o'clock, guys. Don't miss it. Jay Motti live. Peace.